Hello and welcome to the Financial Report. Shares advanced in Asia today with Tokyo's benchmark Nikkei 225 index trading near a record high. The Nikkei 225 was up 1.1% to almost 38,592. It has been hovering just below the record high of 38,915.87, set on December 29, 1989, right before a plunge that ushered in an era of slower, faltering growth. Share prices have been pressing higher despite signs of weakness in the Japanese economy, which fell into recession in the last quarter of 2023. Some of the run-up in share prices is put down to changes to rules regarding tax-free investment accounts. A weak yen has attracted bargain hunters, and Japanese markets also have profited from investors shifting out of Chinese markets. The Kospi in Seoul rose 1.1% to 2,642. While Australia's S&P ASX 200 climbed 0.7% to 7,658. The Hang Seng Index ended up 395 points, or 2.48% higher, with investors accumulating shares ahead of the reopening of China markets next week after the Lunar New Year holidays. Rising in tandem, the Hang Seng Tech Age rallied 119 points. Over to the 10 most actives, leading the chart. Tracker Fund and Tencent both climbed to their 5-day high at $16.50 and $291 respectively, both up more than 2%. Alibaba notched a gain of $1.70. Another top performer of the day, Meituan, jumped $3.30 or 4.6%. BYD too put in a stellar result today, streaking ahead by $7 or 3.8%. HKX added just shy of 2%, and the best performer among the 10 most active is Xiaomi, which jumped 5%. Sportswear giant Nike said it will cut about 2% of its total workforce, or more than 1,600 jobs, to cut costs after flagging weaker profits this year. Nike's global peers Adidas, Puma, and JD Sports have also warned of weaker earnings this year. In December, Nike had outlined a $2 billion savings plan over the next 3 years through steps including tightening the supply of some products, improving its supply chain, reducing management layers, and increasing the use of automation. The company had also announced that it would incur about $400 million to $450 million in employee severance costs in the third quarter. Nike had approximately 83,700 employees as of May 31, 2023. The layoffs are not expected to impact employees in stores and distribution centers or those in its innovation team. Elon Musk is looking to move the legal home of SpaceX to Texas from Delaware after a judge in that state voided the billionaire's $55.8 billion Tesla pay package. A certificate of conversion for Space Exploration Technologies Corp was filed to reincorporate in Texas from Delaware, becoming effective on Wednesday. Musk said on his X platform, SpaceX has moved its state of incorporation from Delaware to Texas. If your company is still incorporated in Delaware, I recommend moving to another state as soon as possible. It comes just days after Musk's brain implant company, Neuralink, moved its legal corporate home from Delaware to Nevada. Most corporations set up legal shop in Delaware because state law is typically favorable to companies. Last month, the Delaware Chancellor invalidated Musk's pay package in 2018, ruling that the process was flawed and the price unfair. And that's the Financial Report. Thank you for watching.
And all my soul so weary when troubles come.
Good evening. It was dry and bright
And
on
my
Thursday and May alongside some spring drizzle. The relative humidity over parts of the territory fell below 70% in the afternoon. The 5 northeast monsoon affected southern China. The band of clouds could be seen on the coast of Guangdong. Up until 5 p.m. today's temperatures ranged from 23 to 26.1 degrees, and the relative humidity was between 67 and 88%. 0.3 millimeters
raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong on your shoulders. You raise me
Forecast
up.
for tomorrow for about 6. Now to the latest global weather update. Good evening. It was fine and very dry today with the relative humidity having dipped to 30% low in the afternoon. At 5 p.m. the dry northeast monsoon brought fine weather to southern China. Up until 5 p.m. today's temperatures ranged from 18.4 to 25.1 degrees and the relative humidity was between 28 and 51%. Along with fresh northerly winds occasionally strong from high ground and becoming moderate easterly winds. And the current temperature is 21 degrees Celsius with relative humidity standing at 53%. The red cloud danger warning is now in force. So Friday, how's the weather looking tomorrow?
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me
Good evening. It was cloudy with heavy showers and spotty thunderstorms in the morning. Showers eased out gradually in the afternoon. At 5 p.m. a cold front over southern China could be seen moving southwards. It was cloudy.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
That's the weather. Have a lovely evening.